Good morning, I am Abigail Kawigan from 11 STEM and my report is all about minerals. So what is minerals? Ano nga ba yung minerals? Ito ba yung iniinom? So dito natin malalaman kung ano nga ba yung minerals. Minerals are solid substances that are present in nature and can be made of one element or more element combined together or chemical compounds. So, ang minerals daw ay binubuo ng one element or maraming elements. Kung makikita nyo na may chemical compound, yun ay dahil ginagamit ang minerals sa chemical equations, formula at nasa periodic table dahil sila ay chemical compounds. Gold, silver, and carbon are elements that form mineral on their own. They are called native elements. Mineral naturally occurring homogeneous solid with a definite chemical composition and a highly ordered atomic arrangement. It is usually formed by inorganic processes. There are several thousand known mineral species, about 100 of which constitute the major mineral components of rocks. These are the so-called rock-forming minerals. Rocks, ores, and gems. So what are they and what is their characteristics? Rocks. A rock is an aggregate of one or more minerals or mineraloids. Some rocks such as limestone or quartzite are composed primarily of one mineral. Calcite or aragonite in the case of limestone and quartz in the latter case. So rocks is a large mass of stone, the solid mineral material forming part of the surface of the earth. Ores are minerals that have a high concentration of a certain element, typically a metal. Ores typically containing metals that can be mined, treated, and sold at a profit. Gems are minerals with an ornamental value and are distinguished from non-gems by their beauty, durability, and usually rarity. Gems, a precious or semi-precious stone, especially when cut and polished or engraved. Example nito yung mga nakikita natin sa ating mga alahas. We have two kinds of minerals, macro and trace. Macro means large in Greek, and your body needs larger amount of macro minerals than trace minerals. The macro mineral group is made up of calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride, and sulfur. A trace of something means that there is only a little of it, so even though your body needs trace minerals, it needs just a tiny bit of each one. Trace minerals includes iron, manganese, copper, iodine, zinc, cobalt, fluoride, and selenium. So, nasabi ko na, examples of macro minerals and examples of trace minerals. Meron din tayong table of classification of essential minerals, so eto sila. So, move on na tayo sa metallic and non-metallic minerals. Minerals are naturally occurring inorganic substances found under varying conditions and in different types of geological environments. They have a crystalline structure and come with a definite chemical composition. Minerals are divided into two types, namely metallic and non-metallic minerals. Ito yung mga examples nila. Metallic minerals are composed of one or more metallic elements, whereas non-metallic minerals do not contain any metal elements. Instead, they consist of chemical elements that usually don't feature and the properties or characteristics of metals. While non-metals are minerals which as a rule do not serve as raw material for the extraction of metal. The group of non-metals, which is widespread amongst the variety of mineral, is of great economic significance. Metallic minerals occur in rare naturally formed concentration known as mineral deposits. Tapos yung non-metallic minerals, yun nga, example niya is sands. Uses of minerals. Mineral like copper is used in electrical equipments as it is good electrical conductor. Clay is used to make cement, etc., which helps in constructing roads. Fiberglass cleaning agents are made up by borax. Below are the uses of minerals in everyday life. Uses of minerals in the body. Uses of metallic minerals. Economic uses of minerals. Importance of minerals in our body. Minerals are important for our body to stay healthy. Your body uses minerals for many different jobs, including keeping your bones, muscles, heart, and brain working properly. Minerals are also important for making enzymes and hormones. Importance of minerals in our economy. Minerals are frequently used to create the materials used in the construction of roads and buildings. They also serve as critical components in the manufacturing of high-tech electronics, next-generation vehicles, and other everyday devices. Minerals are very important to our lives because without it, our lives will not be so easy. Thank you.